Hi guys, and welcome to my new YouTube video. Today I want to talk about my trickster deck. I get a lot of requests of users. What card you play, can you send me your list, and why you play this and this and so on. And if you saw my previous list, you see that it's not changed much, but you saw that the meta has changed, and Zoo was a bad matchup against Trickstar, and Zoo is gone, so it's pretty good. And I'm going to explain you every card why I play it, and maybe I also explain you why I don't play certain cards. So, Monster Troll Knockbird. Some players don't play it because they said the combo is too gimmicky. But in this build, it's a FTK version. I don't play Windwitch and Co. It's not gimmicky because you have always at least two traps of these, and the combo is very consistent with Troll Knockbird, so I play 3. If you want to play Windwitches and other stuff, I would probably side this card. Then Maxi, also it's not a burn card, but also in today's meta it's amazing, it's good against every deck with not two Draco. So I play one. Then Candina, obvious. Lucro, obvious. Damaging, Shade Summoning, Win Condition. These cards are must have, everyone had to play. Contract with the turn 1000. I think you had to play it. I think the card is really amazing. Uh, Especially in the first turn. If you don't know what these cards do, both players lose 1000 life points and then draw a card when they have a revealed spell card, and they had to reveal every card they draw. And as long as they have a revealed spell card in their hand, they can normal summon. And the good thing is, it's good with set rotation, because you give your opponent this crappy card, he can't activate it, and when he then and when then your opponents have a revealed diagram or something like this, he can't normal summon, which is against True Draco really amazing. And at the first turn, it's really good because first you get the draw, then your opponent takes 1000 damage, then he had 7000, which is good, and he draw a card. And when you have already set up your Lucros, he even get more damage, and out of the reincarnation also get more damage. When you go second, this card is not that good, but it's also really good because you send out your deck, you give your opponent cards in the hand, especially when she goes first. He probably has one or two hand cards, and with this card, you give them more hand cards to deal more damage with reincarnation and co. So then Gateway to Chaos, yeah, for set rotation. Set rotation I'll explain later. 3 Pot of Desires in the 40 card decks with upset and contract with the turn 1000. So why 3 and why Pot of Desires? Yes, you not want to ban this card, and you also not want to ban this card. But the thing is, you have 6 win options, and you want to get these at your first turn as quickly as possible, and you have to max out your draw power. So Pot of Desires is a +1, and it lets you draw 2 cards, and every other cards except Lucro, it's not that bad when it gets banished 2 times or 1 times, and also you play a lot of field spells and monsters to search Lucro before you had to activate Desires. So it's really good. Also, it's also with set rotation. Yes, sometimes you banish your other target, but you make +1 anyway, so you really don't care. Also, if you draw then a set rotation, you still make a trade. You still draw one card of it, and that's also okay. And it's really down. It's not a problem. Let me say it this way. It's not a problem that you banish your gateway and draw then a set rotation, because it's not going to happen so often. So 3 set rotation and 3 terror and 3 stage, and I only play stage. So why so many field spells? Easy. You want to have as many recalls first turn as possible, and also in the later turn, because you want to make damage. And stage is multiply per turn, so you can search multiply per turn. So also, if you have 3 stage, you can 3 times search, and then you have 3 Lucro or 3 Candina. Also, it's very important that you have your Candina first turn, and so I have 12 Candinas at my first turn, plus the draw power cards, which is very consistent. That's why I play 9 field spell. Also, the set rotation is good, and yeah, sometimes you draw both, but like I said, yeah, it's not relevant because it's not happened that much. Then one upstart. You play a burn APK. Why upstart? Upstart is in the consistency, is thin out your deck. Like I previously said, you want to get your win option. And your win option, and it doesn't matter if you have chain summoning or Troll Lockbird, you still make 9,000 or more damage, or or Troll Lockbird combo him or her. So you don't really care about that 1,000 life points. Also, the other combos without chain summoning are also still make around 9,000. So you don't really care about this. Also, if your opponent have 600 left and you have 2 Lico and a reincarnation, great, you're gonna to win. You're not going to lose then, because he had to search and he can't, or later you make a XYZ play and win. Then the special card in my deck, DD Dynamite. So first I saw, okay, what kind of burn cards I want to put in it, because I saw, okay, this deck had not enough cards to de-damage by their own effects. What I mean with this is cards like Strategy, Present, or Reincarnation. So I have to play other burn cards. You can also play something like, what is called in English? Whip. This card, Cheese Fire. It's also good, but I play DD Dynamite because everyone plays Desires, and when he plays Desire it's 3,000 or more. Also, Lightstorm is coming more often in the duels, and with Snow they banish 7, and then DD Dynamite is amazing. And also with Reincarnation, you banish the opponent's hand. You really want to play it. It's really good. The only problem with this is you can't activate it if your opponent have 0 banished cards and he Twin Twister or Cosmic Cyclone it. But like I said, it's just a situation and not really a realistic one, I had to say. Then 3 strategy and 2 poison cards. So strategy does pretty much the same as reincarnation, but reincarnation has the awesome grave effect. But strategy deals a lot of damage, and it's basically um, a card you need to run because you want to burn your opponent at the first turn. The same with present card, only play 2 because you do not want to discard your opponent's deck because every deck has grave effect, but there are no better option, and you want to play these kinds of cards in this deck. And 3 reincarnation, I think I don't have to explain this. Amazing cards, deals damage, open up XYZ plays, starts chains from the graveyard if you top deck chain summoning, and so on and so on. So let's go to the side deck. We sweet ghost ash. Yes. So my side deck is pretty much when I go second. And when I go second I mostly sided the Kaiju engine, Raigeki and Darkhold, and 3 Ghost or Ash. I then sided out the strategy present card, 1 dynamite, maybe lockbird when if it's not needed against the deck, 1 desires, and then contracts. The thing is about the side deck, if you go second, the most of this cards in the main and down gonna help you, and you wanna just to stop your opponent from playing, so you play hand traps to interrupt his first turn, because trickster can only play in the first 3 turns, and then you will lost, or you top deck luckily, but yeah. So you had to play fast cards, and what is faster as hand traps. And 3 cherries, I'm unsure about that, because I never saw this good when I play it. I not played against a lot of ABC or something like Liveswarm or Paleo, but it's okay, you can play it. Kaiju engine is still amazing, also when my slumber is at 1. I really want to play 2 or play 2 Dark Horse, but bannlist. Yeah, 1 Dark Horse, 1 Raigeki, monster destruction. Monster. Yeah, you kill boards with it. Especially when you go second, you want to kill boards and then deal a lot of damage with Candinas and multiply Lycros. Twin Twister, again heavy backward deck, because when you go second your opponent has something like warning or solemn negate. You had to kill it. Also against magician, the stupid trap card. There are a lot of spell and traps with stop trickster from playing, so you had to play it to go safe. For the extra deck, yeah. So I think these 3 I have explained. Shall we start for ABC, Liveswarm shit, Paleo. Then level 4, Castell, I would play it. Castell is good. Cowboy for game. Then Livia, I just put it in. I'm really unsure about it, but it's good against something like Liveswarm or Liveswarm zombies. Or if you banish good stuff with reincarnations and whatever. It's really funny. I tried at the moment, unsure about it. Then Masterpiece out, Ragnarok Zero. So the good thing about this card is when your opponent have diagram and he not make Masterpiece with a monster, it's an easy level 4 rank out because it's a quick effect. So also when he chain masterpiece effect on the summon, quick effect, destroy, and you get +1. And let's be real, they always have the diagram if they have the masterpiece on the field. So this card's really good. Then Acid Golem. Level 3 monster had a lot of attack. Also a masterpiece out in the level 3 ranks. If you haven't diagram, you can just run over it when I can only make level 3 ranks or something like that. And it's also in other situations really good. Then the Utopia engine. Best extra deck card, the most used extra deck card, Utopia Lightning. Just because most of the time you deal a lot of damage at the first turn, and then second turn you finish with this card. Or also when later in the duel you make Candina, then banish reincarnation, special summon Candina from grave, make him run over something, and GG. Yes, you had to play it also, this card, because it's then even better. Then Nightmare Shark, also a finisher card. When your opponent has less than 2000 level points, you can finish with this card. Pretty amazing. Then the Phantom Knight of Breaksword. Really good card. Also level 3 rank toolbox. Really good, yeah. With grab dragon effect. It helps. So, Evil the World Challenge Prestige. Why I play this shit? The thing is, if you made the draw lockball combo without a Lucro on the field and a Candina in hand, it's really good because if you then draw a Maxi or a second draw lockbird, you can make Eep and then special summon the Candina with the reincarnation and still make a lot of damage and deal for game probably. Then the last card, Trickstar Holy Angel. Really good card, I had to say. It's most of the time I use it after a Tron local combo just to make game, because you normally summon Candina, then link summon in this card with your already face up Blue Crow, banish reincarnation from grave effect, you get attack and then attack for game. Really good. Also, it can help in other duels. Yeah, you had to play it. So, what a lot of Trickstar players are playing is Wind Witch. Oh, they are all at 3, I guess. Whoops. I don't even know how to pronounce them. Sorry guys. I'm a little bit stupid. So there. So Ice Bell, I think you all know the combo. One Ice Bell can make you a crystal ring, which can't be destroyed by monster effects or something like that, right? Cannot be destroyed by your opponent card effect. Yes. Why I don't play it, and the simple reason is I played the FTK version over the Windwitch one because it's more consistent and it's better because if you go first, you have more option to win. You win consistently more with this build, not with the Windwitch build. And if you go second, your Windwitch will not help you, because also your opponent played Ash and strikes and everything, so it will not help you very much. And also, if you play it and you go first, you play 6 or 5 cards for it. And also, if you draw Ice Bear, you had 1 card less in the hand, which puts for the FTK. And now Ice Bear to 500 damage, but no. you had the 1 card which stopped your FTK, and this is too much. Also is you play 3 good cards and also play 2 bad cards for it. You not want to draw Snowball or the other one because it's really bad. And then you brick. So for me, Windwitch just give you more opportunities to brick at your first turn and don't give you much opportunity in your second turn. So another card which a lot of players played, Dark Room of Nightmare. So yes, this card can make games, yes, the card can make a lot of damage. But the thing is, you have to know Twin Twister and Cyclones and Ghost Orc are a thing at the moment. So, what I mean by this, let me say you activate this card and pass your opponent. You lose then a lot of damage, blah blah, Dark Room, Crow stage. Then he had the opportunity to change his Ghost Orc, Twin Twister or Cyclone in his hands already and stop the damage, and you don't gonna to kill him then, because then you have lost a card and then you have no real opportunity except you opened like guard and open with chain summoning and co. So it's easily to stop. And also, if you not have a Cyclone or co in his hand, you then activate Reincarnation or something like that. He draws 6 new cards, and then he has another opportunity to chain Ghost or Twin Twister, Cyclone. These are 12 cards most of the time. Your opponent had the chance to kill this card, and when he does, you're going to lose. Or let me more say, you not going to OTK him. And 12 out of 40 cards is really consistent, so this card will really consistent be destroyed, so please don't play it in the OTK build. For me, it's a really bad card. So this is the end of this video. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you have fun with this build, and have a nice day. Bye.